Continue.
Ask.
This is my first bike.
Cool.
So I don't know.
Congrats.
How to maintain. Thank you.
Yeah.
So I don't know how to maintain and these things. So I'm feeling little bit difficult to maintain this bike. So
See, again, pulsars are actually very low maintenance. You don't really have to worry about maintenance as such. But the first thing when you buy a new bike, the concern on your mind is the running in period, right? Your first 1,000 kilometers. But I always say don't take it too seriously. What people think is that in the first 1,000 kilometers, what they do is they get too cautious and they start riding in the sixth gear at about 50-40 kilometers an hour. That actually stresses the engine more.
Okay.
The best way is ride normally. Don't redline the bike too much. I mean, once or twice you do it, it's okay. But don't keep riding at 10,000 RPM all the time. That is not good for a new engine. But again, these days engines are really well made. We don't have to worry so much. But generally, buy the bike and maintain the torque bands. When you read a manual, it will say optimum torque at so and so RPM, like about 6,000, 7,000 RPM. So that is where so about 6,000 RPM would be a nice power band for this bike, torque band. So keep it there so that the engine is not stressed. So if you are riding at 4,000 RPM in 6th gear, you are going to stress the engine. Unless you are on an open highway, you have good speed, you are doing at about 100 kilometers an hour, that's different.
So means I have to use the 6th gear when I'm on the highway.
Use it at least when you're doing about 70 kilometers an hour. Below that you're thinking that you're saving fuel, but you're actually hurting the engine more. Everything goes bad. Your chain will go loose, engine will start knocking. So don't worry too much about running in. Just ride normally. Just don't redline the bike too much. After 1,000, you can ride hard because these have electronic rev limiters and all that. But again, as always, don't keep it on the rev limit for too long. So that is the only advice. And of course, maintenance, general maintenance, you can follow the manual and keep doing that. And of course, till you have the warranty period, you will have to adhere to the complete guidelines. You'll have to adhere to the time-based oil change and all that. So yeah, thank you
So much.
welcome.